Hello everybody, it's Paul from the band Kai. Spreading the aloha through death metal, I guess, if you want to call it that. We're going to talk some death metal riffing patterns today, and also how to tell if you got yourself a decent metal tone, because it's not like a complex thing. You know what, fuck it, we'll start with the metal tone. So today I'm using the Boss Metal core pedal, the ML2, which I've had for 20 fucking years. It's been on stage, it rules. Like I stated before in the previous video, this pedal, I think the highs suck ass. They hit this weird frequency, tonality, whatever the hell the phrase is, it sucks. It makes my ears go, which then makes me like, I don't know. It just sounds like shit. So you set your highs for your pedal on the amp, you back them off on the pedal, up them on the amp. That's a little tip for you. Sometimes you have to make sure that this EQ and that EQ work in tandem. I see a lot of videos where they talk about, well, I adjusted the EQ on the amp and this is my tone here. You know, and it's like, and then they're like, but they don't tell you that sometimes you need to add mid-range. Like this pedal has no mid-range. It's just level, low, high, distortion. So you need to adjust your fucking EQ on your amp with your input volume, all that shit, or gain, as well as your output gain, your channel volume. You need to adjust all those as well as your amp EQ. You know, low, mid, and high, if you got resonance, presence, all that shit. They all work together in unison. And I think that gets left out on a lot of explanations on how to achieve a tone. But the only way you're gonna figure it out is not from listening to me or anybody else. It's turn the knob. And then when you get your shit figured out, ask yourself, my tone, does it Slayer? It does. Does it Asher? Fucking does. And then the really important question is, does it mob? Yeah, I did that. I think I'm out of tune there. All right, so now we're done with tone shit for the rest of this video. But some death metal things that seem to be commonplace are, of course, like I discussed before, down picking. Which I use a lot of. Alternate picking, surprisingly, I rarely do that. similar down picking, but you actually hit a note on your upstroke. And of course, tremolo. One tip to get better at like tremolo picking, for example, and down picking is learn the intro to chemical warfare. And then hit the verse riff for your freaking tremolo part. I think I played it right like 1 out of 3 times. Yeah, well, it was not much out of tune, but that's some shit. I mean, this is true though for all metal. And punk is a great way to work on your fucking. I keep doing it with the pinky, you know, like, oh yeah, Mean Gene, you know, shit like that. But punk riffs are great. I don't care if you're talking happy shiny punk riffs like the Ramones or Bad Religion, you know. You know, it helps because you gotta. Camera angle probably sucks for that. You know, so just down pick the shit out of it. You know, so punk is a great place for down picking. This is like fucking all down pick. Another technique you see is a lot of these hammer on fucking riffs, like. And I noticed that one came really. Like I don't remember hearing it. Correct me if I'm fucking wrong, but I don't remember hearing it before Cannibal Corpse. They started doing it a little bit on Hammer Smash Face, but they really hammered the shit out of it, so to speak, on Staring Through the Eyes of the Dead, which I don't remember how to fucking play. But after that came out, it's like, see or hear all these fucking bands. Which annoys the shit out of me only because, it's fun to play. Fun as fuck, but annoying. But, you know, you hear that like all the fucking time. Another one, of course, is the tremolo picking. Which, if you want to get good at tremolo picking, I mean, fucking black metal. And if you don't know how to count 6/8 time, just learn to count 34 time. Same shit. If you don't know how to count time, that means you're in a grindcore band. And you have a drummer who sits there before every show going, "Hey dude, tonight I'm hopped up on fucking Red Bull and Monster, so we're gonna be a little bit faster than normal. We're gonna be able to fit 40 songs in 23 minutes. Kidding. It's that crap they call grind now, not the real shit. But yeah, I mean, totally lost where I was. Something about grindcore and energy drinks. Yeah, I didn't really have much, to fucking talk about this video except metalcore pedal, how to tell if you got a decent tone for metal, which don't overthink it, ever. Never overthink it, because that's when you go down the path of suck. Because like you hit this great tone, you're like, oh man, if I had just a little bit more of this or a little less of that, it would be. So you start turning a knob, then you go too far, and then you fuck yourself. Which sucks, dude. And the most important part is you're supposed to have fun with this shit. Especially if you're not making a living off it. I'm not making a living off this. I make a living fucking laying in dirt or mud underneath a skid loader, turning wrenches, getting oil and splashed on my face, and covered in grease. It would be nice to make a living off this, but you know what? Till then, I guess I'm still gonna lay underneath a fucking skid loader, getting covered in grease and oil while laying in dirt, and take a money shot of diesel once in a while. But yeah, so I'm strictly, mainly speaking, a home musician. I'm not, stage musician. It's not much different, dude. If you can get up there and just be like. What's the problem with what you have? I guess, if you guys got any questions, comments, anything you want me to discuss in a different video, let me fucking know. I'll be happy to do it, maybe. You want to tell me I suck? Go ahead. Because, like I said before, I don't have time to care about you. I think before we leave, I'm going to show you guys a Kai riff from the first album. This is off the Conqueror King. I know I've done this before in shorts and shit, but this is a song, I Shall Conquer. It's one of my favorites. How to play my own fucking song. Let's try it. God damn. All right. So here's the verse into the chorus. Fuck, I forgot part of it and fucked it up a little bit, but that's cool, whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, hanging out. Let me waste like, over 15 minutes of your life. This shirt, Ka'ai Huaka'ipo, Night Marchers. You can get that over at Evaristo in 1974. I think it's like $21.99 or something like that, and that includes the shipping for those of you here in the States. That banner back there, the Cannibal Dog Man, that print is also on a shirt like this, but it's two-sided, so it's like $25.99 with a shipping included. And on the back it says, "The spirit has been murdering for centuries." But for that banner, if they have any left, I don't know. You got to go to Fomorian Productions. Which they kick ass. They kick ass. They treat me good. You can also get a Ghoulish Grin, Inebriated Winds, Warhammer 666, all there. There's more to come. And then a couple shout outs just for the hell of it. El Necron at the Witching Hour, jamming out all badass over there. Shredbeard, That Goat Metal Show, Vincent Crowley. These are all friends of my channel, Morden Red. We're going out to California to play, Vulgar Display of Gaming. You can get Ka'ai CDs still over at realmsofrock.com. You can order through my buddy Eddie, or you can get them directly through me at Bandcamp. Unfortunately, unless Eddie still has them, we're all out of Glimpse into a Violent Past. But the first two CDs, Conqueror King and Tales from Land of Fire, is still available at Bandcamp and Realms of Rock. Thanks again. Stay metal. And remember, turn a fucking knob, plug the sumbitch in.